So the Santana reaction was by far one of the more fun reactions that I've had as of late. It was just so much fun. Y'all know I love everything Woodstock, and so just to see that, that might have been the best footage from Woodstock that I've seen. And like I said, I haven't watched that Woodstock reaction. I mean that Woodstock documentary in a long time, but that was definitely just the best outside of Hendrix, of course, in the Star Spangled Banner performance. But outside of that, that was probably the best shot, like cinematic performance that I've seen from Woodstock. But anyway, we're back with Santana. Now, I've never heard this before, but based off the thumbnail, it looks like this is older Santana. Like, the Santana we watched, obviously, in 1969, that was before they even were, before Carlos Santana was even like a big name. Based off of the way it looked in the thumbnail, and he's performing this with Rob Thomas, who I'm not familiar with. So I should probably do research on him too. But clearly that this song is a more recent song. And when I mean say recent, I mean like from a I don't know what I'm trying to say. I know what I'm trying to say. It's something that was later in his career. Let me see here. Rob Thomas. Robert Kelly Thomas. Oh, wow. Yeah, I know when you say Robert Kelly, I'm sorry. Robert Kelly Thomas is an American singer-songwriter and multi-instrumentalist, best known for being the lead singer of the rock band Matchbox 20. Never heard of them. Thomas also records and performs as a solo artist. Thomas received 3 Grammy Awards for co-writing and singing the 1999 hit Smooth by Santana, which was also his first song as a featured solo artist. Gotcha. So I'm going to assume they wrote this song together. I don't want to spoil you. I don't want to do the song research yet. I'll wait. But, wow. So that's pretty dope. Like the fact that he was in a group and he started to do his own work. And I would assume Santana asked him to be on it and not vice versa. Again, we'll do the song research afterwards. But either way, that's a pretty cool story. So yeah, based off, so it said 1999. So yes, this is definitely 30 years after the Woodstock performance. Carlos Santana was definitely a legend at this point. So anyway, I'm excited to hear this and experience this. Again, we'll do the song research afterwards, but let's get into it. And it's the official music video, so we got some visuals. So excited about that. So that riff right there, or that line, when I first heard it, I thought it was, I feel like I've heard that before. And it wasn't this song. So I'm just gonna assume that's just a pretty popular, like, again, not riff, but I just feel like I heard that played somewhere else for another song. But either way, I love the combination of just that Latin American. It has Latin American roots, but it's also driven on rock. And it also has like a little bit of a. There's another genre that I can't really put my finger on, but it's definitely it's a lot of stuff in the pot. It's a lot of stuff in the pot, and I like that. I like music that incorporates so many different genres and cultures and kind of blends them all together. The beauty of music is to hear cohesion in so many different walks of life. I think that's the best part about music. And so you see the music video and you just see people dressed differently, different styles, and everybody comes together for the music. I think that's dope and really represents the song. But yeah, to my man Rob here, I don't know what that was on his voice at the beginning. I don't know if it was like it's not the auto-tune thing, but that I was kind of like, I don't know if I really like that. But then when he transitioned to his more normal voice, I was like, okay, I get it. And the instrumentation, that's probably my favorite part about this song so far, is hearing the bass, hearing the beautiful guitar playing by Carlos Santana, and then just everything in between. So it's crazy because the song is called Smooth. I wouldn't classify the song as smooth. It's a very festive, fun record. But the instrumentation is definitely the key for me so far. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I love so Santana, his run, because I know he had the Maria Maria record also around this time. I'm gonna assume it's from the same album. So the fact that he was making hit records 30 years later, I mean, that's insane. Because as we all know, the Maria Maria record, you know, pretty much was the root, the elevator to the big record a few years ago, Wild Thoughts, you know, DJ Khaled and Rihanna. So I just find that amazing that he was still making hits. I'm gonna assume this was a hit. We about to read and find out, but that's crazy. Rob Thomas of Matchbox 20, who sings lead vocals. It was released on June 15th, 1999 as the lead single from Santana's 1999 studio album Supernatural. It was written for Atal Shore and Thomas, who rewrote Shore's original melody and lyrics, and produced by Matt Serletic. Okay. Latin rock, alternative rock. I would agree with that. Arista Records and BMG Records. I don't think I've ever heard of those record labels. Okay. The song was number one. That's crazy. He was still producing number one hits 30 years into his career. That is great. That is not normal, ladies and gentlemen. And it said it won 3 Grammys. That is not normal. I mean, at that point, when you're 30 years into your career, you're considered like a legacy act. And the fact that he was still producing hits, number ones, not just hits, smashes. That's what the record label calls them, smashes. He producing smashes 30 years in. That is incredible. That is not normal. It was number one for 12 consecutive weeks. It was the final number one hit of the 1990s and the first number one hit of the 2000s. And the only song to appear on 2 decade-end Billboard charts. That's incredible. Smooth is ranked as the 3rd most successful song ever on Billboard's greatest of all time Hot 100 songs listings. That's incredible. Song won Record of the Year, Song of the Year, and Best Pop Collaboration with Vocals. Wow. Number 1 in Canada and top 10 in Australia, Austria, Ireland, and the UK. Rob Thomas, who rewrote the lyrics and melody and retitled it Smooth, then recorded the song as a demo to play for Santana. After hearing the song, Santana decided to have Thomas record the final version. That's dope. That's incredible. So Rob was basically just giving the record to Santana, and Santana was like, I want you to sing it. You stay on it. That's not normal, ladies and gentlemen. Everything that I'm reading and hearing about Santana, I love this guy. That's not normal. When somebody just hands you a hit record, most of the time it just gets snatched up. You get your writing credit, you get your check, get out my face. The fact that he said, no, I want you to sing it. I want you to be on this record. That is not normal. I love Santana. These stories, I love them more from the stories than the music. And the music is great. Platinum, double platinum, gold. Incredible. There's a bunch of different covers. Wow. I'm not familiar with any of these people who did covers, but A lot of covers. Amazing. Shout out to everybody. Yeah, and I want to give these people who, everybody. Be, I hate when I can't pronounce people's names. Benny Rietveld on bass, Chester Thompson on keyboards, Rodney Holmes on drums, Raul Ricco on congas, Carl Perazzo on percussion, Jeff Cressman on trombone, Jose, I don't want to, I just stick with Jose, trombone, Javier Melendez, trumpet, William Ortiz on trumpet, and that's the instrumentation. The rest is recording and mixing. But shout out to them too. But the instrumentation is what stole the show for me, especially the trumpets. And of course, the amazing guitar playing by Carlos Santana. Fun record. Again, it had a very that's really all Latin music. That's why I love Latin America and can't wait to go to certain American countries, because everything is just festive. It's about a good time. It's about family. It's about food, enjoyment. That's why I just love, and I hate the way they get treated in this country. But a lot of Latinos and Hispanics, how they get treated in this country, because they're some of the nicest and funnest people that I've had the pleasure of meeting. But yeah, man, great record, fun record. The success of it, I'm not surprised by. It's definitely something for the kids. I always tell y'all, you want to hit record, you got to attract the kids and the women. And this definitely, at the time, seemed like it would have did great with both. And the fact that, again, that Santana was producing mega hits 30 years into his career, incredible. So I can't wait to hear and learn more about Santana. The more I react to him and hear and read these stories, the more I'm just enamored with him and want to learn more about him. So y'all definitely recommend and request more for Santana, and I'm going to check it out ASAP. But as always, like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all for watching. And until next time with Santana, peace.